quick. We're streaming right now. Turn your Wi-Fi off.
I ain't got my phone, so we're gonna roll with the. Yeah, I already turned it off. No telling. What up? He's out getting his coffee right now. So knowing him, he'll probably come back and read it and say what's up again. That's how he rolls. Reading the comment real quick, and it turns out we agree. Oh, there you are.
Talking to everybody?
Yeah.
Hey Wade, how you doing tonight?
See, called it.
What?
I said hey, and I said knowing him, he's probably gonna come back in and reread.
Hey Brian, how we doing tonight? Well, we're gonna do
the paper
8-man tournament, and we're gonna try to get it done before July 9th. So that's why we're not gonna do a 20-man tournament. We're just gonna do an 8, and we're gonna go through. Whoops.
Nice.
And we're gonna talk about.
There we go.
Real quick, our 8 decks, and we're kind of basing it on what we feel are the 8 best so far in our testing. So there's a lot of decks here. So what? I don't think there's any argument right now. Blacephalon is the deck to beat, right?
We got the champion.
All right, so go ahead and roll and see Blacephalon.
All right, any team numbers? We're just gonna take out the 1 in front. 6.
Okay, so me and the Dance Bear might have some disagreements here.
We do.
Maybe. What do you feel is the second place, the second best deck from our testing?
Well, I know you're probably gonna say.
What am I gonna say?
Well, I don't know.
I
think you're gonna say this.
There's two actually that
These two.
and it's not Zap Beast.
Oh. Your old Pikarom.
Hey Matthew. No, I don't. I'm not a fan of Pikarom.
Aerodactyl.
Yeah, I actually think it's between Aerodactyl
Froslas.
and the toolbox.
There we go.
Do you agree or disagree?
I like Mewtwo toolbox.
Well, I agree that it and Aerodactyl are. So we can go with Mewtwo toolbox as the second best deck so far.
Number 4.
Then do we agree Aerodactyl?
Yeah, we might.
Third strongest?
Might have another final.
Okay.
9. Oh.
No, 9. Number 1.
Oh no.
So next, those 3 are for sure, right? Have done the best in our testing, right?
Outstanding work.
And then, do you think there's a gap, or do you think there's one more deck that's just kind of right there at the edge?
I mean, I think, in my opinion, the next deck would be Zekrom Beast.
I agree. I think it's a strong 4th place.
I think with the new Tapu Fini, it has a good way to deal with a Blacephalon, a single one. Because put up another one that wrecks.
So, I agree. It's probably the 4th strongest deck from our testing.
Okay.
So, Zap Beast. You can use the small dice now.
7.
Oh, okay. That's fine. If you got something figured out. Zap Beast.
You're right. Can.
Alright. now we get into some controversial. So can we eliminate some decks that aren't in the top 8?
Dragonite.
Okay.
Sorry, buddy.
I agree. Dragonite GX. It's fun to play. Not in the top 8.
If you want to play Dragonite, roll with the Mewtwo.
So is there something else that we can eliminate from top 8?
You're sleepy.
Yeah.
Get that garbage out of my face.
We have adjusted the list, and it is surprising, but I think overall, I don't know. The jury's still out, so it's not a for sure in the top 8, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what else? Is there anything else we can eliminate?
I'm going to make a hot opinion and say Blacephalon. Baby Blaze. Neither of us are really big fans of the deck.
Yeah, I think we're both on the same page that we play it and everything about it looks really good on paper, and then you auto lose to any single prize deck. And
problem.
Yeah, I don't know. I think there's other decks here that I would rather take to a tournament than Blacephalon.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So, absolutely.
Kill it.
Well, I don't think it's terrible. I think it's better than Dragonite and Sleepy, probably. I just don't think it's better than what we have in front of us. Is there another one?
I believe so. I think Zoroark Greninja just... I don't think it's as good as the other ones.
I don't... This is another one that's on paper looks to be super powerful, right?
I mean, it's not bad. It's just, it's not...
It's definitely better than the other lists that we've been practicing with, but I still think it's... I think maybe it's around 9th or 10th. Malmetal. It hasn't performed well in testing.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly. We can go ahead and address that now. We can address it right now. It has not performed well at all in testing. Do you agree or disagree with that?
I agree.
You gotta find... And it's not even the weakness that's the issue. It's just... I think its damage output is concerning because it gives your... What?
A cut, not put it in.
Huh?
I think that's what it says.
Oh, okay. I thought you were arguing. My bad, Danger. My bad. Hey, and I'm glad you're here, Danger, because when we get to it, I gotta talk to you. But yeah,
Secret code.
I don't know. What do you think, Dance Bear? You've played it way more than I have.
Honestly, I think this is a better deck. This is a better deck, and this one is. And there's there's 4 spots.
I agree. So maybe it's a top 10 deck, but it's definitely not top 8.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The right material.
So we were left with 7 decks, and we still have 3 spots. So is there anything else we can
4
eliminate?
spots.
There's one deck I do for sure want to be in and to test, and I actually have high expectations for it, and that's the Froslas. I went in, took out the giant bombs, and our 1 prize for 1 energy. I think it's going to be super good.
All right, let me roll. The number 3 spot.
3, it's against Mewtwo Toolbox.
Whoa. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's against Blacephalon. Uh-oh. I'll be playing Frostless. Yeah, it got paired up against Blacephalon, so ouch.
That's the first matchup.
We've got a lot of good options here. I think eggs is... I think we can eliminate that, right?
Yeah.
It's good. It's surprising. I go back and forth. I really like it, and then I really hate it. Really like it, really hate it. What do you think, Dance Bear?
I think we should have a vote. on the last 3 spots.
Well, I for sure want the Zekrom. Because Danger, I have went in and kind of retooled it.
And I read your comment about the Xurkitree, changing it to a Zapdos. Change has been made.
No, it hasn't. It's got 2 Zapdos, nerdy.
No. Well, it does, but he said he would rather change the Xurkitree for a Zapdos.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's really close to the list you sent us. And so we're going to try that out. Like, it has the order pads you said to try out. So we are trying a lot of this stuff out. We did change.
Just 1 card.
No, there's a couple that we changed.
2 cards.
2 or there's more. There, I think we changed like 3, maybe 4 cards.
Whoa.
But otherwise, the core of the deck is pretty much the same.
Really?
Yeah, babe.
Which ones? I know you added the Mewtwo.
The switches we changed out. The Mewtwo, the Zapdos, Xurkitree. So that's right there. That's 3 cards.
No, he said change the Xurkitree for Zapdos.
Well, we didn't know that at the time. So roll Zekrom Pikachu.
And then number 3.
1, 2. We already have a 3. Unless you're going
1, 2, 3.
Okay, so it's against Zap Beast. Okay, so that leaves 2 spots. 2 spots, folks.
I think it's between the bottom 3 you got there. Those.
Let's just put one of these in. Since they play similar, I think we just play one of these 2 options. And then we'll play one of these 3 options. What do you think?
Okay.
And I still don't have a for sure answer on which is better, Ultra Necrozma or Giratina Garchomp. And there needs to be a 3rd Malamar option, which is Malamar Spread. But we have not built that. We were, but then we're short on time until we leave. So it's going to be in the next tournament. We'll have Malamar Spread.
We got to vote for Ultra Necrozma.
What we got? Hey, James. How you doing tonight? So we got to vote for Ultra. Between Ultra and Giratina Garchomp, what do we want in? Or, I see a vote for Guardy. 2. Wade votes for Guardy. Danger votes for Ultra. Diego says Ultra.
I'm fine with Ultra.
That's fine. If y'all don't want to see Giratina Garchomp, that's fine. We can put Ultra in. I thought maybe y'all would rather see James says Giratina.
Well, it's a race. It's a 2-1.
Or we could put both of those in and leave out the eggs and Guardian Charizard. I'm fine with that too. Guardy or Ultra.
I think I vote Ultra Necrozma.
Play a new deck. Well, okay. Aegislash or Behemoth?
I think we've only played like 1 game of Aegislash.
We can do that.
Aegislash is fine.
We can throw Aegislash and Behemoth in the mix. We could also throw... I've got a new concept. That's right. A Poke Dad special, Venusaur Celebi. Completely untested, unproven, straight concept.
You want new, there's your new.
If you want a new deck, then we could do the Celebi Venusaur. Oh, he meant Giratina as the new deck. But it's up to y'all. Grass Tag Team. Whoa. Poke Dad Clutch. Thank you, Diego. Let's do it. Let's do it. Come on.
Oh.
Alright, it's completely untested, unproven. But it's pretty spicy. It uses Welder. You can attach the grass and then you weld her onto Venusaur Celebi to get the turn 1 pollen hazard. It's pretty sick. Play that tonight, please? Okay, we'll play. Whatever matchup Celebi Venusaur gets, we'll play that matchup tonight. So Rolly.
Heads 2, tails 3. Heads 2.
Heads.
Which I'm cool with that. It was gonna be the first matchup.
It's against Aerodactyl GX. Alright, so we need one more deck, folks. One more deck.
There goes your idea of the top 3 decks in the format, or top 8 decks.
Well, I think it's clear that, there's 5 clear decks in the top 5.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think everything else, and then Charizard's probably like 5 or 6.
These.
So, Giratina, we got a Guardy. Alright, we're going to do the race here.
Make sure no double votes.
Guardy and Giratina are in the lead.
Coop.
Guardy and Giratina. Charizard, we have a vote for Charizard. Come on. Ultra Necrozma, there was a vote for Ultra. Who's going to win the race? Aegislash.
Hey. It's all tied up.
It's a close race.
Make sure no double votes.
No Beast Box with the new Naggin? No. Not so much there. Lagarola. Roll the dice. Roll the dice. So we can get going
1,
here.
2, 3, 4, 5.
1 through 5. What do we got? 6. There's not a 6 unless we have beat him, but they haven't voted on. Number 3, Guardy. Guardy's in. Guardy hat ladies.
Poor Aegislash.
I know, it never gets any love.
He got 1 vote.
It's a hard sell.
It's got my heart vote though.
It's a hard sell. It's a tough sell, folks.
Which I'm fine with no Charizard because we have 1, 2,
No,
3,
we see enough
4
Charizard.
welder decks.
Yeah, we see enough Charizard. We know it's good.
I mean, we could say the same about Blacephalon, but...
Yeah, but Blacephalon is clearly number 1, so we need to definitely see what can it take it down. Aegislash will be in the next tournament, I promise. Next tournament. Alright. Tell y'all what. This is some crazy stuff right here. This is some mad poke scientist stuff right here. Okay.
If you go down to the core, these 2 decks are actually pretty similar.
Yeah. Extremely similar.
That prototype was based off of this one.
I don't know, it should work in theory, right?
Ooh, hope so, huh?
I just worry about Aerodactyl's ability.
Mm-hmm.
That could definitely slow things down, slow the operation down.
And its GX attack is a 50 for each energy attached to you.
Yeah, that's going to be pretty brutal against the old lizard implant. Or frog, turtle implant. Whatever he is.
And you got that sweet, sweet Charizard.
Yeah.
Hot.
Yeah, this matchup may not be... And you have free retreat too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, this is... I should have put it against Mewtwo.
The number 3 spot. Nah, let Mewtwo get its time to shine. That's my baby. Heads or tails?
If this gets destroyed, I'm blaming the matchup. Bad matchup.
Yeah.
Heads.
Hey, it's heads.
Go first. Here we go, and these are best of 2 out of 3s. Draw for turn. Attach, easy hiccups. Welder. Bench Celebi. Venusaur. And I'm going to go ahead and attach buff padding. Pass.
Drop turn.
See, just like that, we're powered up. We can do Celebi Venusaur's attack turn 1. Not too bad. That's right, James. It is the matchup completely if I lose. That's the only time I lose. But hey, formula worked, didn't it, folks?
And use stadium.
Okay. Draw for turn. Actually, we're going to be able to put a ton of pressure on the old Charizard here.
That's cross shot.
Netball. Attach for turn. Yeah, probably going back in. And we'll Cynthia. Bench Shaman. Choice Helmet. Absol. And then Solar Beam for 150 minus the 30 from Choice Helmet. Actually, you know what? I think we burn and confuse here. I think we burn and confuse. I think that's much better. Sorry about that, folks. I think that's a better play. Did you add poison?
Yes. Cynthia.
I think that was the smart play. Because I mean, Solar Beam, yeah, it does 130, but then a Welder, he could put a lot of damage on me. So I don't know. At least this way his attack may not go through.
Attach.
2 Solar Beams wouldn't get the KO anyways. So honestly, there's no harm, no foul doing it this way.
And I'll go for it.
Tails. So 4 with poison.
I already did.
Alright. Draw for turn. Netball. Attach grass. Let's see here. You've got 90, so that'll be 100. If I do Evergreen, that's 180. 150. So that's 250. So we still can't get the KO even with the GX attack.
And poison.
So...
No, it's a knockout.
You sure?
180 plus 90 is 270. Plus 10 for poison.
So yeah?
Yeah.
Okay,
oh,
so...
And then the choice I want, my bad.
Yeah, so it's not even a knockout.
Yeah, you'd be 20 short.
Yeah, so... That's a bummer.
Go for it.
Well...
Terrific.
I want to put more damage so you can't just retreat him. And he's safe. He's already confused and poisoned. So let's just do the Solar Beam for 120.
Poison.
And then poison. I think that's the correct play.
Draw. Attach. Return. Thank you.
And that's fine because he can't really retreat out of it. He'd have to hit switch because of Absol. So that actually worked out fine.
Outrage.
Tails. And then poison. So you're at
260.
260. That sucks. Draw.
What sucks is that I missed the attack.
Fidget spinner. Grab grass. Attach grass for turn. And then Solar Beam. 3 prizes. Taking the lead.
Drop turn.
Hey Nathan, how you doing tonight?
Dojo. Attach return. Fiery crystal.
Can't use
Silver.
Shaman, unfortunately. What are you doing?
His attack for 90.
You do 40 extra, so 120.
I don't have a fighting energy attached to it.
Yeah, but you're down in prizes.
I don't have a fighting energy attached to it.
Oh, that's right. So just 90?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The grass stadium heals.
60 from a grass Pokemon.
Oh, it has to be a grass Pokemon?
Mm-hmm.
You sure?
Go for it. I'll use it too.
You sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Alright. Drop a turn. Attach for turn. I want to get rid of that, but I don't want to put down that or that. So that's why I went that direction. Let's go Poison Burn Confused for 80. I hit my hand. That's just not re-roll. That hit my hand.
So what?
Re-roll.
So what? Oh.
No, roll it good. All right. Rolling it off my hand. Nerdy bear.
It was a clutch play.
Cheating bear.
Alright. Not really cheating, but alright.
No, I didn't add Gardenia. It was just a quick build, honestly. I kind of just quickly thought of the concept last night while I was laying in bed. I was like, I'm going to have to put that together this afternoon, and I did it, and then the dancing bear made fun of me for it. He's like, Dad, what are you doing?
That goes through. So, another 90.
So are you still burned or what? Or was that your flip for burn?
Another 90.
That wasn't your flip for burn?
I'm not burned anymore.
Yeah, draw for turn.
Wow, you really got the maximum value out of that stadium.
Solar beam. You're just moving up the skateboard and the active.
That's all I want.
Oh yeah, we go through printer ink like none other.
Oh, I forgot about Diancie.
So what would it be?
Oh, I would have used the GX attack for a knockout.
Oh. That's fine. We can go to a game 2.
I'll go first.
Now, there's probably lots of stuff that I left out of this deck. Like, the Shaman probably seemed useless. The Stadium probably seemed useless. But I kind of, in this matchup, I have to go in with Mewtwo, I think. Otherwise, Charizard just burns my forest pokies, my forest animals.
I got super unlucky starting with it, and then it just got confused.
One for Molly.
Draw for turn.
My optimal starter.
Lovely.
I don't know, this game may not go too good. Yeah, it could be the BDIF. It could be. You never know.
Definitely don't think so.
Oh.
Good turn.
Draw for turn. Let's attach fire. And then we have to Lily, folks, for a whopping 2. Oh dear. Oh dear. Pass.
Top deck's real. No, it's not.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Oh, that's it. Attach, retreat, and then GX attack for 70 with Diancie.
What?
50 and you have 1 energy.
Alright. Going to a game 3.
Look at that play.
This is why Shaman may not be needed in the deck. And people ask all the time, why do you run so many tag teams? Because I don't want to start with a little baby Shaman. I'd rather start at least something with some meat on it. Right?
As I start with the Dene.
Alright, come on. Mewtwo. With some welder action. Nothing.
Okay. Oh, give me the Drotch.
Mm-hmm.
Spread the welders out a little bit.
Come on, come on, come on. Big money, big money. Yeah, this is the, we're going to do 1 round tonight. And then,
3 rounds tomorrow night and 3 more the next night.
Yep. 3 rounds tomorrow night, 3 rounds the next night. Showcase the top 2 decks. And then we go visit family in Houston, and we'll be back
Never.
somewhere around the 15th or so, 15th, 16th, 14th, somewhere like that. 2 for Mully, 1 for turn.
I don't remember what we
Grass, welder. 1, 2, 3. Choice helmet. Pass.
Indeed, you did. Charizard.
So a solid start.
Also excavation.
Solid start. Yeah, Drachi would definitely help. I don't know, I kind of threw it together. It only runs the 1 Shaman, and honestly, I wanted a 3-3 split. I wanted 3 Celebi and 3 Mewtwo's, but we actually only had 2 Mewtwo's printed off, so right now it's a 4 Celebi, 2 Mewtwo. But when we actually like showcase the deck and all that, I'll explain that there should be a 3-3 split. And then I saw Shaman, I was like, oh, that could help. But now I'm kind of like, not really liking the Shaman. But I don't know. Maybe it has some value. It's hard to gauge. This is the very first
GX attack for game. Get out of here, sucker.
say, and that's what I'm worried about. Next ball, I could have got the Mewtwo. Yeah. Yeah, that's why.
No amateurs up in here.
Hey, the deck functioned. It's just you can't deal with fire, obviously.
Came to put the hurt on.
And there's no room for weak guard because you need the grass attachment and you need the
fire energy.
The fire for welder acceleration. You know, just trying to figure out stuff without DC. You know. Oh well. I think it would have done better if it wasn't paired up against something that
had fire,
but it is what it is. I mean,
get that corn out of my face.
That's why Aerodactyl is so dominant.
What's the next matchup?
Okay, so I don't know. Let me drop the camera down so you can see the different matchups and you can kind of get a feel for them. There we go. Hope I didn't make anybody motion sick.
He should have just covered it real quick and then.
Yeah. So tomorrow night we'll do the rest of the top 8. Guardy Mewtwo, Froslas Blaze, Zap Beast.
Oh, we never picked what we thought was going to make it all the way.
Well, since I see that, I'm going to say Frostless. I think Frostless actually could win the whole thing.
I think you're wrong.
If we're going back, then Poke Dad is going to star Frostless.
Okay.
What do you think, Dancing Bear?
I don't know. I was right last time. Pick those 2.
No, one or the other. There's no way Blacephalon beats Frostless. Are you high?
No. That's why I'm going for Zap Beast.
That's a solid pick.
Because it's going to slam here.
You think so?
It's going to come over here. It's going to slam here. It's going to run over here. And I don't care what it's against. It's just going to boom.
That's going to be a good matchup. The Aerodactyl versus the Mewtwo.
Actually, except if it goes against Aerodactyl.
Huh?
That goes against Aerodactyl. We saw that one.
Froslas versus Aerodactyl. I think Froslas wins that.
I was talking Zap Beast against Aerodactyl.
Well, I think Froslas beats Aerodactyl if Aerodactyl makes it. I think Froslas has got it. I think it's a head turner, folks.
Maybe.
I think so. So.
It has the potential to one-shot, but you have to commit 2 energies.
No, 1 energy, nerd.
2. Oh.
One blue. 1 water.
It's a stage 1.
Yeah.
I forgot.
And it's got Shrine, and it has the Hustle Belt to do a flat 200. Shrine 210. It one-shots the Aerodactyl.
So
It one-shots Blacephalon. It one-shots Charizard if it's in...
But how's it against Zap Beast?
See, Zap Beast could be a problem.
That's why I went for it.
So we actually need Zekrom. I need Zekrom to beat Zap Beast. And then Frostless should beat Zekrom.
I need one of these 2 to beat that.
This is a rematch. We saw this in the other top 4 match.
Oh yeah, Mewtwo took the dub.
So, anywho, that's it for this evening. Thanks for joining us. Tomorrow night we'll be back with the other 3 matchups.
We're gonna get a nice floor shot.
Let us know your. Let us know in the comments what you picked to win or what you think will win. But it's looking like Frostless. And let me know what you thought of the Venusaur deck. Let me know what you thought about that. If y'all like that, if you thought it sucked. It's set up.
But it didn't win.
Well, no, because it's fire. I mean, that's why you don't play Buzz Pheromosa. That's why Buzz Pheromosa isn't even an option in these tournaments. I mean, it's just, there's too much fire, and that's why I didn't really want to spend too much time on the Venusaur talking about it. But when y'all said that y'all wanted to see it,
see something new.
Yeah, y'all said, someone said, I think maybe James, another Poke Dad, said he wants to see something new. Alright, I got you something new.
Yeah,
It has...
round 1 drop.
It has really good matchups, and it has really bad matchups. So, it is what it is. It worked.
Anything that can do 400 damage on turn 1.
It's pretty fun to play, though. So, got anything else, Dance Bear?
No.
Alright, folks. Thanks for joining us. Y'all been awesome. Y'all are wonderful. Stay excellent to each other.
And party on, dudes.
And we'll see y'all tomorrow night about 9:30.
Whoop, whoop.
Later. Keep it real, Pokies.